Victor, I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to explain, share how to paint another of the minions of the Mollog's mob, sorry, and this time it's going to be the Spiteshroom. Okay, so I'm going to start by doing the face body. Say face body because it's both things at the same time, and I'm going to use Racker Flash for that. So we're going to apply a base of Racker Flash here and try not to touch this part there. Okay, so we apply Racker Flash in this part and as well on the arms of this mushroom. So okay, so we apply this base coat. Once this base color is done, I'm going to start painting this type of smoke. Oh, this is a spore attack, the poisoning smoke. So to do that, I will start using Castellan green. I'm going to go for a different take than the one from Games Workshop, and I will try to do a green poisoning smoke here. Okay, so we apply now thin layer of Castellan green on the smoke. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Gother brown on the head of this mushroom. Okay, we shake it well. I'm going to put this. I will avoid the small mushrooms there as we are going to play and to use a different color. So I apply Gother brown all over here. Okay, just thin layer. We will be prepared for the next step. Okay, next I'm going to use Death Walled Forest, sorry. Okay, Death Walled Forest to start doing some highlights on this type of fumes. Okay, I want to give the sensation that these are like toxic green fumes. So I will highlight with this type of greenish greens. Okay, we are going to apply the most standard parts, and we are going to follow the shape of the fumes here. You can use, if you want, dry brush, but I prefer to go element by element and highlighting them. So what I will do is apply the new Death Forest green, leaving the deepest part with the Castellan green that we applied before. Okay, so here you see I will do a part of an example and the rest of camera. As you can see, the brown is still fresh. I just finished to do a couple of layers of brown. We need to do a second one, but while this is a way for me to speed up the work. While one layer is drying, we do the second layer in another part of the miniature. Okay, so okay, let's do that. and I show you once all is done. Okay, this is how it looks like when we have done all the smoke. And now I'm going to apply Ogwin Camo as a second highlight, third layer. Okay, so in my case it's quite thin. We're going to apply it. We're going to apply it. The problem is when it's too thin, it's more difficult to control how you apply that. But we are going to increase the volume of this smoke with this camo green. Okay. Again, I'm going to do that. All over the parts. See. Do this. Okay. So I will finalize the smoke and I'm back. This is how the smoke looks like now with the second highlight, so you see that it's looking better. And now I'm going to apply Agate air shade all over the miniature, even on top of the smoke. This will give, okay, will add a lot of depth on the recesses of the smoke. Okay, and then we are going to apply all over the mushroom. Okay, so we are going to do this, and this was done in purpose after the highlights, because now I will give even more the sensation of brown on the green and will give more the sensation of smoke. Okay, and will give also the matte finishing that normally these washes are giving to the miniature. You want the smoke to be really matte, and of course we are going to apply it on the head of this, on all over the miniature. Okay, so I will apply this, and then we wait that this dry before doing the next step. Okay, so I wait that this dries, and I will show you the next step. Okay, the wash has dried now. So next step we are going to do some highlights and just finalize the work on that. So these mushrooms here, these small ones that he has in this position here, I'm going to paint them with Usbati brown, Usbati bone, sorry. Okay, you can use any bone color, skimming school. Even you can use what's called this flayed one flesh. Okay, I'm going to put a lot of the very pale flesh tones are as well this type of green colors. Okay, so I do them. I don't touch as I did here. It's curious that other mushrooms are glowing on top of a mushroom. While this is drying, we are going to do the eyes of the guy. I will do them red as well. So I will go for Mephiston red. you can see, I paint a little bit out. This one a little bit in purpose. I want to give a little bit of glowing to that. So to make this effect, I'm going to come now with Fire Dragon Bright, and I try to paint the actual eye inside. So I will come here. And in this side I will paint like that. And in this side I will paint like that. Okay. Go with red now and clean up a little bit. If here it's okay, I like how it looks like. Here I will just want to leave the thing. Okay, let's go back to Racker Flesh, and with Racker Flesh we are going to, when I find it, get this. We are going to do this part. Okay. We are going to make sure that the mouth or the teeth are completely highlighted, and around the bottom ones. So here it will become very dark with the wash, and now we are going to apply this. We are going also to highlight his arms. Okay, at the back we do these striations he has. So we paint and we highlight everything. Do this, this, to clean up this mushroom. Okay, so here on top of the eye, like this part. Now I will keep here highlighting. So here we have. We do the arm. Okay, so we are done with the highlights with Racker Flesh. Okay, next step, I'm going to use Gothor Brown to highlight a little bit the head, or the top part of the mushroom. Okay, I will go mainly around this part. can use a little bit of Benlit brown. We mix it with the Gothard brown. So I will take a little bit of Benlit brown mixed with Gothard brown. We can do some additional highlights. Okay. Now I go with Gothard brown to make it softer. I'm going to use now one of the aqua colors to make this type of wood looking thing. We can use, for example, this one here, Diane Sand, to make something different. I like to use earthy colors for the mushrooms and the fungus. So I'm going to do this type of protuberances here. Those are the typical type of fungus that grow the bark of trees. Okay. I realize that there is a small mistake here that I want to correct. Gothard brown and soften this on this. To make this part so bright compared to the rest. Okay. So let's do this one here. And now, you remember the ones that we paint with those Batibone, I will take Seraphim Sepia and do a wash of them. Okay. And by doing that, I will give this by finished. Okay, so yeah, this was a fast way to paint these ones, to paint one of the minions of the Mollog's mob. Okay, and this is completing with the other three minions that are already, the other two minions that are already painted. Okay, so here we see how all them will look together. Okay. So yeah, that was all for this weekly painting. I hope you find this one interesting as well. I know that was quite specific, but I think was interesting at the same time. So here you have how to paint this guy from the Mollog's mob. That's all for now. Please give a like if you have liked, share if you think other people can benefit from this tutorial. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.